My name's Connor Carson. I'm an employee here at NGD Cars, and I had the honor to be out in California at the Monterey Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance. Another story that I'd like to tell that always makes me chuckle was the day of the Concours cruise. The first person to roll through was the police officer that was escorting the vehicles on this cruise. He pulls off to the side and kind of parks off right where we're standing and starts shuttling the cars back into where they're being stored during that week, and pretty much instantly starts talking about how this year's cruise is kind of a nightmare for him because people were breaking down, there was massive spaces in between the cars, they were not really doing good at staying grouped together, and as he's telling me this, I get a phone call from my boss to inform me that he broke down. We had a tire explode, and I mean explode, but it did not damage the car, it didn't damage the bodywork or anything. It was just a tire and a wheel that we lost, and we were lucky enough to have a backup with us. So he asks me if I could get in my vehicle and shuttle the passengers that were with him back to the main event center where there was going to be a breakfast held after the cruise. So I get in my car and I drive down there and I'm ready to start picking people up, but no one wants to go. They would all rather stay and partake in the chaos that was ensuing. Now, when I get there, I quickly realized that it was not the most ideal spot to have a blowout. We were on a steep incline on a narrow, windy road, and we are getting passed by tons and tons of cars. So we start trying to get the wheel off, and of course with the flat tire we can't really fit a jack underneath the car. So we have to maneuver it up onto the curb to give us a little bit more clearance so we can slide the jack underneath the back of the car and get it up. And when you're dealing with a car that is at that level of just excellence, everything you do on it is a strenuous task, even down to just taking the wheel off. And when you're trying to do that on the side of the road, on an incline, with a bunch of spectators and not the most ideal set of tools, the anxiety level really starts to peak. And not only that, we brought our dog out there, so he's running around like a crazy man too. But it was, I think, entertaining for everyone to watch just this moment unfold and what's going to happen. Are we going to be able to get out of this situation okay, or is something going to happen? Are we going to roll down this hill? Are we going to, scratch a fender pulling this wheel off? Are we going to lose another tire when we start pulling out of here? And I think those moments, every vacation that people go on, it's always ends up being a little bit more chaotic than I think people plan on it being, and that was our moment of chaos.